Have you ever made a commitment to yourself, whether it's following your meal plan, exercising, or getting to bed on time, only to break that promise and feel frustrated? You tell yourself, this time I'm really going to do it. But when the moment comes, you don't follow through. Sound familiar? I recently heard life coach Brooke Castillo say something that hit me really hard. She said, the key to success is learning how to obey yourself. Think about that for a second. How different would your life look if you truly obeyed yourself, if you honored every commitment you made to yourself, as if it were a commitment to your best friend, your child, or your boss? Today, we're going to discuss what it really means to obey yourself, why so many of us struggle with self-discipline, and most importantly, how to start building self-trust so that you can finally follow through on the promises that you make to yourself. This is episode number 186, How to Obey Yourself. This is the Healthy Real Food Podcast. I'm your coach, Erin Hart, a registered nurse and health coach who understands the struggle of feeling out of control around food and has walked the path of transformation, experiencing the miracle of sustainable weight loss with the sugar and flour-free lifestyle. If you are a woman who feels powerless against your cravings and is ready to live your life with more energy, mental clarity, and purpose, there is hope. Here we believe that with God, a mindset of unstoppability, and consistent execution of a winning strategy, anything is possible for you. So if you're ready to find freedom from food addiction, take control of your health, and pursue your dreams with renewed energy, support, and accountability, let's go. Hi, friend. Welcome to Monday Mindset. I'm so glad that you're here for this week's topic, because if you are a woman who is wanting to lose weight for the last time and finally get off of the dieting roller coaster, this is a game changer. If you're listening to this podcast, chances are that you're a lot like me. You have a vision for your future self. You want a better life and to be the best version of yourself. Not that we don't love ourselves and our lives now, but it's possible to be grateful for what we have and want to progress to become a healthier, stronger, more confident version of ourselves. The women that I work with are women that want to take their lives to the next level by conquering food addiction and optimizing your health so that you can have the energy and confidence to chase your dreams and fulfill your life's purpose. But here's the problem. Knowing what to do and actually doing it are two different things. And as I see it, there are two different kinds of people. Those who want to achieve success and those who achieve success. What's the difference? They both know what to do and want to achieve their goals. But the group that achieves success is the group that doesn't just talk about it. They take action. As Tony Robbins says, knowledge is not power. It's potential power. Execution is power. You probably already know what to eat, what to avoid, and how important it is to be consistent. But why is it so hard to follow through? And that's what we're going to break down today. So if you are part of the group that hasn't yet achieved your goals, the good news is that you can change. The past doesn't equal the future. I was in the former group for many years. I struggled for most of my life with food and my weight until I decided that it was too painful to stay there for 1 minute longer. And after a lifetime of struggle with my food and my weight, enough was enough. I took action. I lost over 100 pounds, and for the past 3.5 years, I've enjoyed my goal body and food freedom. And you can do it too. But let's get real. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Most of us are really good at keeping commitments to others, but not to ourselves. Why is that? If you tell your friend that you'll meet her for lunch, you show up. If you promise your child you'll be at their recital, you wouldn't miss it. If your boss sets a deadline, you make sure that you meet it. But when it comes to you, your meal plan, your own bedtime, your promises to yourself, you let yourself off the hook. The hard truth is that if you constantly break promises to yourself, You teach yourself that your word doesn't matter. And over time, that erodes your self-trust. You start to doubt yourself. And every new goal feels like just another thing I'll probably quit. But that is a learned behavior, which means it can be unlearned. You can change. In Will Smith's book, he said that the key to his incredible success was keeping promises to himself. He said that he may break promises to other people, but he would never break a promise to himself. How would your life be different if you did that too, if you had that level of self-integrity? Obeying yourself isn't about being really strict or depriving yourself. It's about becoming the kind of person who does what they say that they'll do. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, says, every action you take is a vote for the type of person that you want to become. So when you follow through, when you choose a healthy meal over the drive-thru, when you get up and move instead of making excuses, you're casting a vote for the healthy, disciplined, unstoppable version of yourself. The more you follow through, the stronger your self-trust becomes. I love the book, The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. And in her book, she teaches the importance of training yourself to take action when you don't feel like it. When you have a thought to do something that will result in you becoming closer to the person that you want to be, don't delay it. Don't think about it, but just do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just do it. The life that you want is on the other side of uncomfortable action. But it's easier said than done, right? How do we start obeying ourselves if we don't yet have that self-trust? Here are 3 key strategies to help you to build self-discipline and keep promises to yourself. The first one is just lowering the bar. Lower the bar and build trust in small ways. If you struggle with follow-through, don't start with huge commitments. Start small and win daily. Instead of promising to work out for an hour, commit to 5 minutes of movement. Instead of meal prepping for the whole week, maybe just prep 1 meal ahead of time. Instead of drinking 100 ounces of water every single day, commit to 1 extra glass today. Small wins compound over time, and it's the principle of more begets more. Once you start taking action, you build momentum. And it's like a big train. Once it starts moving, once it starts building that momentum, it can go fast. It's unstoppable. And it's the same for us. When you build momentum with small wins, more begets more. The second tip to help you to build your self-integrity and to obey yourself is to decide what to think before you face the inevitable challenges. A third of the time, this process of transformation is really fun and exciting. A third of the time, it's mundane and boring. And a third of the time, it's really hard and you're going to want to give up. And so it's what you do in those moments when it's hard. It's what you think that makes the difference. Your thoughts create your results. When it's hard, nothing has gone wrong. That is part of the process of transformation. And if you constantly tell yourself, I always fail, or I can't stick to anything, then that is exactly what will happen. Henry Ford said, whether you think that you can or you think that you can't, you're right. What holds us back from achieving our goals is right in between our ears. We have to master our mindset by consciously and intentionally choosing thoughts to support the identity of who we want to be. Before you even step into a situation where you might be tempted to quit or to go off plan, decide in advance what you're going to think. Tell yourself, I always follow through. I am someone who does what I say I'll do. And this is just what I do now, right? We ought to practice those thoughts. When those negative self-limiting thoughts pop in, we just reframe them into these empowering thoughts. And then finally, to start obeying yourself, you have to make it non-negotiable. So think about the commitments that you never break, like showing up for work, taking care of your kids, or paying your bills. Now apply that same level of non-negotiability to your own commitments. Would you cancel a work meeting just because you didn't feel like it? No. Like, would you forget to pick up your child from school because you were tired? No. Treat your commitments to yourself with the same level of importance. We're talking about your future here. And our lives are short. We want to make the most of our time and live without regret. Today is a great day to change your trajectory. More important than your current results is your trajectory. Remember to start small. Choose thoughts that support your new identity and make it non-negotiable. To create the life that you want in a year, 10 years, and beyond, you have to stay focused on that compelling future, on your vision. Master your mindset, develop a winning strategy, and consistently execute your plan. My friend, imagine where you could be in 1 year from now if you simply kept your own word. If you're ready to break free from the cycle of food addiction and weight obsession and start living your life with more purpose, energy, and confidence, I would love to help you to take that first step. Let's make a plan together. If you're not yet part of the Year of You, my coaching program, sign up for a free 45-minute coaching session at www.healthyrealfood.com or click the link in my bio. These calls are transformative and we can talk about your goals, help you navigate the challenges that you're facing, and make a plan to start taking action. So let's build the future version of you, one small promise at a time. Until next time, remember, your dream life is on the other side of uncomfortable action. So let's take it. Thanks for listening today. If you enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love my coaching program. If you're struggling with your sugar and flour-free lifestyle and want to lose weight for the last time, I can help you. I guarantee that you achieve your goal body within a year, or I will coach you for free until you do. Just imagine living in your goal body and having peace with food. Your success is guaranteed. To learn more about how to get support, guidance, and accountability so you can find peace with food, achieve your goal body this year, and have more energy, visit www.healthyrealfood.com. While you're there, be sure to sign up for the upcoming free challenge to learn the success framework. And click the link to my schedule for a free 30-minute one-to-one coaching call so we can get you started on your success path. You have the power to create the life that you want. This is the Year of You. I'm cheering you on. Now go win the day. You got this.